Once more onto the breach, dear friends. It's another episode of the Big Heckin' Robots. But this time... Actually, I don't know if there's anything necessarily different this time, actually. It's literally just a continuation of the show. In the previous episode... I do believe... Dear old Shannon, me, that's your boy. That's his name, for surezies. I know it sounds like a lady name, and it is in many contexts, but it's not in this one, which is something I really wish people would have told people in school, because it really, the amount of goddamn time someone was like, Miss Shook, how you doing? And I'm like, okay, all right, I'm right here. I'm like twice your fucking height. What are you doing? God damn it. Anyway. Fucking Gundam. The Witch from Mercury. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple disclaimers before we get started. Your boy's slightly brain broken. That's right, I am going to mention Ruby again, but not as a reference to this in some way, though that will definitely happen here later. I'm slightly brain broken because about a week and a half ago, I watched episode 8 of Volume 9, and the most fucked up shit that's ever happened on the channel happened in it, so... I'm including the episode of Made in Abyss. Yeah, that one. But I like Ruby more, so I'm not quitting. Anyway, that happened, and that kind of put me off recording for like a week and a half, and I've been, over the course of yesterday and today, mostly today, because I recorded one thing yesterday, but over the course of yesterday and today, watching the fuck out of a bunch of shit. So I've watched... I think like 2 episodes of everything that isn't a new show that needs to start replacing things. Except for this, because I've been putting this one off for the last because we left off in a slightly concerning situation with Homeboy, whose name I've not remembered because I'm an idiot. But the one I kind of like, but also he worries me, but also like maybe it comes through in the end, because it's like he's got to just learn how, he's got to learn that like, hey, life ain't so bad. I know you might be like weirdly genetically engineered for some bullshit or some shit, but that's okay because you can find friendship and love and compassion and be a real boy. Stuff like that. Or I don't fucking know. Point is, wants to take a reel from our dear sweet Suletta, and you know what? I don't care for that in my life. But we got to keep watching it, so we're gonna do that. There's that. And also, so yeah, I have like 3 of these I want to try and record today, so that it'll actually be fully caught up, because I never got fully caught up before because I had to get stopped. And then when it was time to start recording things again, Ruby happened, and then my brain melted out of the side of my skull, and I got very sad and upset, and I wanted to throw up. But also, it was like the best one of the best episodes in the show, so I don't fucking... How do you deal with that? How do you rationalize these things? Anyway, point is, this is your weekly reminder to go watch that show. But also, Jesus Christ, make sure you're in a fucking mental headspace for that shit. Anyway, do watch it, though. It's amazing. Anyway, outside of that, I don't think I have too much more to say. I do believe, since the last time I got to record, the show has officially started airing its 2nd season, which is rad. It's neat. It's cool. It's grand. It's fantastic. I have muted the fuck out of everything on Twitter, and it still keeps trying to spoil me. But I think the only things I've seen... The only thing I can remember is I've seen like an image or a couple images or 2 from the outro. One that looks like kind of some sort of weird, slightly notably concerning symbolic bullshit with Miorine and fucking her and Suletta looking fucking stunning, gorgeous. Girls get it. Icons, queens, legendary. They look really fucking great. It's really good. I haven't saved those images, but I want to. I won't because first season, but I should anyway out of spite. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and watch this. I don't think I have too much more to say other than that. I just want to say thank you as always to everyone who's been watching and enjoying the show. I also want to say thank you to everyone who hasn't been yelling at me constantly for referencing Ruby. I genuinely appreciate that. It's kind of astonishing. I genuinely expected significantly more pushback. I appreciate that you haven't. which just makes me want to do it more. No, like, I do appreciate people putting up with my bullshit, because that's just the thing with all the shows I watch, as perpetually I get reminded of every time I record something and can't shut the fuck up. But also, yes, just again, this show in particular, it's interesting. Anyway, stop fucking with the ring. You're not trying to marry anyone out here. That's not true. Miorine and Suletta are both amazing. Point is, we're going to go ahead and watch this, and I think things are going to be grand. There will be nothing of concern, even though I clearly established that a concerning thing is potentially happening here. Also, I am slightly brain broken for another thing that happened, because God hates me, and apparently really hates Aquatope, too. Yeah, earlier today, my computer's crashed twice today in the middle of me recording. One in the intro of the finale of Snafu, which sucks, but thankfully it was the intro, so it was completely salvageable. I just redid it. However, happened literally about 3 seconds from me stopping recording on Aquatope. So, Aquatope episode 8 is fucked. So, that'll be out next week when this comes out. Yeah. So, if there happens to be any crossover between these two shows, I'm sorry. I fucked it up. Also, my computer fucked it up, but there's things I could have potentially done to have fixed it. I am actually doing something new recording-wise. I'm recording to a different format, so in theory, I won't really know until it fucking happens again, but in theory, I can actually salvage the video this time. Again, I had the audio anyway, so there's that. It's just I don't have any video. It sucks, but, you know, it is what it is. I was really, really fucking pissed about it earlier, but thankfully I've gotten to watch a bunch more things since then and been slightly picked up in my mood and stuff, so we're going to go ahead and have fun with it. Another reason I pushed this back away is because I'm like, I'm already pissed if shenanigans takes place here with big robot punching and stuff, like, that's going to be no fun. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and check this out. Again, hopefully we should be safe from that happening again, or at least if we experience troubles, we shouldn't experience the same troubles, you know? Troubles that we can fix, in theory. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do this. It is episode 6, a Gloomy song. A Gloomy song. With Gloomy, it's my favorite pseudo-legendary, Gudra. Bet you that's not what this is about. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started here in 3, 2, 1, go. Right, this was a thing we did also kind of leave off with. We'll say the fucking confidence with which Homegirl carries herself at all times. She's kind of intimidating, I'm not gonna lie. As we should. She's the best. We loves her. And I've seen her from the outro in the fucking second season, which I, again, wasn't trying to, but the internet wants to force it down my throat. Oh, I forgot how much of a banger this intro is. But I seen her. Gorgeous, stunning, iconic, legendary, mythical, all skulls on. So yeah, I'm gonna need Homegirl to beat Homeboy's ass. But hopefully we don't gotta kill him or anything like that, because that would be a bit of a bummer. Because again, I want to believe. You must just run those chickens over with your chair, you monster. I say as the person who ran his toe over yesterday. I just straight up went with the fucking swoosh in with from the chair too, and just snap right over my fucking tongue. That hurt like a motherfucker. And it hurt for a minute. Sup, hoe bag? Not you, the other one. Also, I gotta bring it back to Ruby, because again, they're the same. But also, fucking, I've been seeing clips from the Justice League crossover movie. That motherfucker is back. Oh my god, I thought we were done with him. The one that would make sense when Homeboy showed up. That's on the fucking Miorine's dad. You get it. You know who I'm talking about. Nah, sweetie. Some complicated stuff going on. Also, hey now. I know you're jelly, but... It's okay, she just cares about you, sweetie. She's just a sour bitch, but we love her. She's a very lovable sour bitch. Yeah, that feels very on brand. The last thing left is just a little bit of money. And that hits a certain spot in my heart that I don't much care for. Also, again, are you allowed to turn down a duel? Do you actually have to put up with whatever random dipshit rolls up and just talk shit? Are you allowed to be like, fuck no, shut up. Eat my dick. What are you talking about? She does have a hell of an effect on people. She's had a hell of an effect on me. A lover, a treasure, icon. You too, you're also a bit of an icon. I promise it's not just the Ichigo visual similarities. At least you got a lot of sweet people around you, and that's what matters. Oh my god, we're DIYing this shit? I believe in her. That's the face of pure confidence. I'm asking myself that every week. Can you have another personality that isn't just fucking gambling? Please? And probably not for the good reasons that someone would want to. Well, I don't think I care much for any of that. Also, I'm not gonna lie. That guy seems like a dick. He's giving off some real dickhead vibes, I'm not gonna lie. Our boy's giving off concerning vibes. Dickhead vibes. Aww. You're a little naive, sweetheart, but you're a lovable being. Yeah, you're a lovable being. I just said yeah at her being annoying. But you think with your heart before you think with your head. Yeah, but I believe the term is $1 million heart nickel head. But well, I love these three. They're great. God damn. Yeah, well, I feel like he would probably be slightly more inclined to talk to her in some way. Even if it's not necessarily the most friendly conversation. I'm genuinely gonna cry. Oh my god, that's so fucking sweet and beautiful, and oh god, I love her so much, even if he might be furious. Also, I'm fucking saving that shit. Fucking my fucking girl singing Happy Birthday in my earballs? Are you fucking kidding me? Kana, my queen? This is what he needs. That's what I was saying. With him learning the way and the stuff and the wholesome and the love. Also, again, we've already established she's collecting spouses like it's fucking going out of style, so it's only a matter of time. Shizoom. Hmm. I still haven't decided if I like her. But it bothers me because she's really pretty. God damn it. That's how they get you. It's a ribeye. That's better than what I said. All right, breathe. Oh, you fucking love her. Look at you. Yeah, literally just Weiss if she actually liked her. liked the red being in their life. And we've moved out of my wheelhouse now, so I'm gonna sit here and probably make this face a lot. I believe in you. You're great. You're wonderful. Your hair is lovely. Yeah, but hopefully with less attempted murder and violence. But that doesn't mean that's what you have to stay. Well, you could try having those. There's no reason you couldn't. They do zoom. Motherfucker out here in a goddamn tent. Look at... I mean, I guess I don't know where he was going to end up otherwise, but... Yeah, she's playing with her heart. With the friends we made along the way. You forgot this is anime, my man. That's how this shit works. And that's the way we love it. Anyone who tells you that's not the way to do it is bad. Yeah, let's... Again, you can be difficult, but I'd rather you didn't, again, die or anything like that, my man, so... Give this man fucking foot lasers? What the bullshit? She got a fucking EMP of her own? Goddamn. God damn. Okay, you okay, brother man? I've heard that line before from this as well. I can forgive some minor two timing. That was really fucking beautiful. That's by far my favorite fight in the show because it felt the most like a fight that really mattered and meant something and held emotion in it. Which again is I'm not a big fight guy, but that's when a fight does work, that's why it works. That's why a lot of the Ruby fights work for me, despite not being a fight guy at all. It's because it always feels like it means something. Outside of like the food fight. But that's just fucking fun. Fuck. Yeah, I guess that was always an option too, but I'd really preferred not to think that as a possibility. And to be fair, I don't know necessarily what that means, but I just assume I know what it means, and then guess we'll find out as I go, but again, yeah, no, that bummer ending aside. I definitely think that's by far my favorite fight in the show for, again, those reasons. God, I love you two so much. Fuck. Shall we indeed? Also, yeah, I was wondering if we were going to see the boy. So my wonder then is if... Okay, so my assumption, obviously, is I assume that wasn't a good thing that we just watched. I'm going to go on a limb and say that wasn't just your celebratory, what looks to be giant death laser. So... Yeah, I'm kind of getting the impression that will be the last of that. Though I wouldn't be surprised if we still see the other significantly more dickheadish fucking douchebag version, I guess. Fuck, that sucks. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'll see the next episode and it was just like, maybe they get him with a memory wipe. It was not the vibe I was getting from that, though. Yeah, it really sucks because, again, I very much wanted to see the boy kind of pull through there, and again, I think he would make a real good, like, friend and ally. I guess it would make sense why that just wouldn't even be an option if you're talking about someone who's literally, like, doubling for someone, because that other someone still exists, so that would be a fucking problem. I always feel super fucking what am I trying to say? Super hesitant when leaning on theories too much and stuff. Unless like Ruby again, where it's just like fucking go to town, go crazy. But that's also because I watched that show like 950,000 times, so I'm a lot more ingrained in it, and shit is a lot more set in stone in my brain. With which to do so. Where something like this, again, it's just my first time going through each. And I don't rewatch episodes generally. I can't really think of any time I've really rewatched an episode of anything like that wasn't Ruby. Until like I did like a rewatch of like a full season later, you know what I'm saying? Like again, like rewatching Suka, but this time in dub and and so on and so forth. But yeah, so generally speaking, it's always just my first go through. Again, I've been wondering a lot. Again, asking in a very like don't answer obviously sense. But asking myself again, obviously, like what all went into the naming stuff with Prospera and Suletta and their stuff, and again, like here with Elon and stuff. I don't know if I'm fucking pronouncing that right, but with the boy again, he's very much. I had said again, genetically engineered. I don't know if that's necessarily the case as much as just some fucking, I assume just kid that got scooped up and fucking kind of programmed around with, and obviously changing into being someone's double and whatnot. But I've been wondering if there's maybe something in relation to that with Suletta. Again, because when we're introduced to her, it's a little baby. It's a little baby. It's airy or whatever the fuck. And but again, also like again, Prosper's whole thing is like her shit is switched around too. So it may very well, almost certainly be just a cover sort of thing rather than any sort of particular fuckery with that. But it's hard to know because again, Homegirl is already like I say magically intuned, but like you know what I mean. Like she's very clearly built whether natural or unnatural, to work along with that fucking machine, to an almost creepy, again, paranormal extent. Yeah, just something I'm thinking about. I'm not leaning too hard into either way, but it is something I am considering what that might mean and where that goes. But again, I'm bad with making theories on stuff like this. Again, the very few times I do, it's something like Madoka, where I go apeshit and make a fucking hour-and-a-half long scream session about mommy or something. Fucking, I don't know. What are you gonna do? Sometimes you just some hits you in a certain way. But yeah. This episode almost trying to make me cry like twice. What the fuck? I'm emotionally fucked up, okay? If I'm crying over anything, just know it's just residual shit from Ruby. It's nothing else. Don't worry. It's not like because everyone's really talented and making really good shows. It's just I'm a fragile bitch, so let me have this. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was episode fucking 6. Yes, because we were one behind on The Witch from Mercury. Also, I should point out, I did notice when I was picking this episode, I saw the thumbnail on Crunchyroll for the next episode. Something tells me I was a little right about those, seeing the girls in dresses at one point. And I'm pretty sure I've seen the girls in dresses. I'm pretty sure I've seen one of them in dresses very recently. So I expect we might see more of that sort of situation. Again, we haven't seen the scene of those two talking together, though. I know because I actually because I saw that scene passing by on Twitter, and I didn't look at it. I didn't watch it or anything, but I saw it scroll by, and I'm like, fuck, that's the scene. And I'm like, I know, I will remember exactly when I see it. So we haven't seen it yet, but again, you might know what it is. I don't fucking know. It's probably considering how much I keep seeing it thrown in my fucking face and Twitter can't stop. I'm assuming it's a fairly potent scene, and from what I remember of it when I first watched it, it seemed fairly potent. Some touching on that maybe a little bit. But anyway, that's that, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys are excited to see more. I hope you guys are enjoying. Hope you're not too bummed as I am, because that was a bit of a bummer ending. There's a reason I saved this stuff for last. Also, I need that shit saved. Kind of fucking singing Happy Birthday. It's so fucking cute. She's so goddamn good in this. And she's great as Maki in fucking in Kaguya as well. But she's just so goddamn talented. I love that girl so fucking much. And again, Ichigo is my first real introduction to her, and I'm pretty sure again Ichigo was her first role. She did one other one, I'm pretty sure, back then. I was like, oh cool, and then just completely fucking fell in love with her. And that character, obviously. But, yeah, no, it just is interesting. She is really fucking talented, and I sincerely hope she gets a lot more work, especially with how incredibly solid she is in this. And again, Ichigo, again, obviously she's kind of playing second fiddle to, oh my goodness, I didn't accidentally break anything, did I? Okay. She's kind of playing second fiddle to Zero Two a lot of the time, because the internet is wrong and thinks that she's not best girl. But Zero Two is great. Yeah, I'm really glad she's getting to really fucking shine in, the protagonisty main being role in here, and I really respect the fuck out of that. So yeah, she's fucking great. Outside of that, I have as of today recorded the rest of Snafu Season 2 that is officially done. We're gonna put that on hiatus for at least a show's run. I'm pretty sure there's no way I'm pushing it off any further than a season or a quarter's worth of a hiatus, because I really want to get back and watch the rest of that. Yukino fucks my shit up. It was really good. I was really getting into that in that second half. That's the thing. Again, Ruby is ending this week. Not this week for you. Actually, I think it is this week for... Fuck. When the last episode come out. When the last episode come out of this? What the fuck? Yeah, okay. Episode 4. No. It will have come out... No, I guess if you do view it that way, I guess it would be no, because that's episode 5. I can't count. My brain is dumb. Last week would have been the last episode of Ruby, and then probably you'd see it like the movie coming up here this week or whatever. Yeah, that's the thumbnail down there. Yeah, some tells me I've seen Miorine in a dress. Just gonna go out on a limb and say that. Yeah, so. That's ending here very shortly, and life is pain and suffering, and I'm still not going to shut up about it. If you think that a hiatus is going to stop me, bitch, you don't know the shit I've been through. Fucking, I ain't never shutting the fuck up, but, yeah, so that'll be a new open slot. Again, Nana Biori Vacation, I think, drops for public this Friday. I just had that open. I think drops this Friday. Yeah, it drops this Friday. So that would be your last this the week before last for you guys. But yeah, so that's like 3 slots right there. Again, and there's more stuff. I'm closing in fairly closely on Bochi. Obviously we will be closing in a bit on here as well once I actually get through some more of these. And, yeah, we're making progress. So Spy Family is going to be showing up here very, very shortly, as well as, Lycoris Recoil and Oshino Ko when I can sit down with it, with a fucking 90-minute goddamn first episode of a show. But outside of that, yeah, that's kind of what we got going on. I hope you guys are excited. I love you all dearly. Take care. Be well. Be safe. You're beautiful. You're stunning. I don't know what you look like, but you seem like beautiful souls to me. I'm going to go ahead and go. To those lemons, everybody. Happy birthday, and don't get shot by a big fucking death laser, because that would suck, because I was kind of liking the boy. It's kind of a fucking downer of an ending, I'm not going to lie.